I'm honored to be confused with proxy hacks.
Level author?
This one was made by... Frozen, fittingly enough.
Wasn't he the person you said made a level for each world?
No, Saramem is the one who made a level for each world.
Ah. I love getting 2 pointers.
I think actually this level Saramem made for this world got bumped to the bonus area for being too difficult. Saramem has a tendency to make things a little too hard.
Yeah, no.
You've missed something.
Yeah, I felt like I missed something when I didn't see a star card for ages. To be honest.
Believe it or not, that snowman's got it. I know you've been skipping past Agent Toad every time you see him, but he does give useful tips sometimes. He would tell you that snowmen with their arms out look like they have nothing to hide. Which means, of course, they all do. Megadude, this episode was made by the RPGmaker.net community. I was the one who directed it, but a whole bunch of people helped with the collab.
Wait. Oh, this was right a block, right?
No, actually, those are solid. There's another pipe later on you can use to get that.
Oh, yeah, okay. So these could be a bit confused with graphics, actually. With, background graphics.
Yeah, they kind of do.
What?
Yeah, you've got to actually, wait there a moment. So you can...
Wait, that's a thing? I never knew that was a thing.
Yeah, you can warp back so fast that you actually don't grab it.
I didn't know that. Well, nice.
I do that practically every time I play this level anyway, so don't feel bad.
Thank you, Yoshi.
There we go. This is one of my favorite end sequences right here.
I can see why.
It was real tricky to time that, so you ride the block out of there. The Koopas down below are actually in place for other characters because some of them miss the ride, and they need those to safely deliver them to the exit instead of the pit.
Okay, level author? Does scroll upwards? Okay, so this doesn't scroll upwards, so the only thing I need to worry about is if any blocks have lines or something.
Basically, yeah. This is the first of Davenport's 4 ice levels.
Ice levels? Yeah. Oh, it's ski raft. I think that this has... I've never seen this graphic before.
They're from Yoshi's Island. I kind of had to...
No, I'm talking about in SMBX. Are they custom or something?
The graphics themselves are from Yoshi's Island, but I had to make them custom.
Yeah. I spy in the corner of my eye this coin here.
Yeah, that one's a little sneaky. Yeah, go figure with the level name being Ice Climbers and then the music's from Banjo-Kazooie. That's just Davenport for you. I didn't complain because it's still great music.
I'm losing speed though.
Oh, you're alright. That snowman at the bottom would stop your slide anyway. It's like a total buzzkill, which I think is hilarious.
Something up there.
That's just a 1-up. You don't even have to bother with that.
Yeah, I need more womps though this episode. I'm running pretty low.
You're just so careless, losing your lives all the time.
Yeah. I'm assuming that I go back from a pipe then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Dr. Freezer is a complete troll.
that's neat.
The nice thing about him is that he can't actually hurt you, but he's a royal pain anyway. And the moving ones can wall crush you if you ever get in a scenario like that, so that's like the only time you gotta watch out for him. But, funny story, I actually had to use 2 different NPCs for the Dr. Freeze goods in this stage, because for whatever reason, the normal ones, when they hit these ski lifts, they go rocketing off the side of the screen at like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and they break the universe and crash the game. So I had to switch them out for an NPC that would not do that.
Oh, it's because okay, I know what that's about. I know where that crashes. They haven't fixed that crash yet in the engine.
It's such a silly thing.
Yeah.
There was another spot where those glasses-wearing penguins could do the same thing, and I had to make sure they could never possibly interact with a rail lift for that reason.
No, Goomba! There goes my Yoshi. This level is kind of empty.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Fortunately, this is the end of the rail lift section. You're in control of your momentum after that.
I love how you can just work under the midpoint, even though it doesn't look like you're able to.
Yeah, I actually set up those midpoints so only the very middle of them is their hitbox. They're 1 tile large, but you have to jump through the ring to activate them. Makes them really easy to avoid.
It is in fact intact. Because you're... I'm not sure if intact has a space or not, but your tack did not work, so it is in fact intact.
Woo! Almost there.
Nice.
That bullet absolutely hits Mario. Every time.
Oh, you missed an SMB3 Bowser. It wasn't a mini boss. It wasn't made by the person. Okay, so I go left. I love how all these levels start out and the camera goes to the left, and I can just like go left to get a coin.
Yeah, a lot of them do it.
Oh, I see what this gimmick is. Okay, so that's just spawn fire.
Yup. That's the gimmick of this stage. And I was the designer of this one. So if you hate it, you know who to complain to.
It seems like fairly interesting so far. Let's see. But how do I get this coin? I can't get it right now, I believe.
Yeah, for the time being, you really can't, unless you know some flying trick I don't.
I'm pretty sure I can get P-Speed in this level, though.
Possibly. Just gotta keep it in mind for now, unless you want to do some really fancy flying. And there's a roto disc over there, so that's risky.
Yeah, let's see.
Wow, you did it.
Oh, and
Well,
you could probably already skip to the exit by that, but I'm not going to do that, since I want to see what this level's about. Oh, God, that almost got me.
Yeah, that one's a little bit of a trap.
These fans can keep the way to shut. Okay, but just spin jump on them for now.
Basically, they're grinders.
Yeah. Oh, you changed the grind sound effect?
No, I couldn't change the grinder sound effect. That's why you can still hear it.
Wait, I completely forgot what a grind sound effect was for a moment then. Yeah, I'm guessing these replace the grinders.
Well, the grinders are still running for now. There's an off switch for them in the second floor. But as you can imagine, this would be the intended way of getting the first flower now that the water level is raised.
Oh,
Yes.
this is a music that's used in like every water level also, like water, more specifically water base. I've heard
Really?
this. Yeah,
That's kind
yeah.
of surprising.
This was used a lot in water levels combined with ice.
Okay. Yeah, it's the Crystal Palace from Paper Mario 64, so
Yeah.
it fits that thematic very well.
Yeah. Wait, this is Mario music?
I
Wait,
just told you, it's from Paper Mario 64.
I play zero Paper Mario games.
Oh, you should. They're good. I mean, well, if you like RPGs, they're good.
I played Bowser Inside Story and I enjoyed that when I played it, and I completely forgot where that. Pay attention there.
Well, if you enjoyed Inside Story, then you would probably like Paper Mario, because the mechanics are similar. There you go. Now the power is off.
Yeah. I feel like this episode could do a bit to cut down on some backtracking. That's about it. Oh. Well, now I don't have my mobility power up.
Oof.
I thought I could make it, but that jump looks possible, but it looks also pretty hard to do.
Kinda tricky.
Yeah.
And now that the ice is melted, that one's available.
I love the fact that you can just run under these because I'm just way too lazy to just turn them off.
So anyway, since Ratty had made
Oh, these are thwomps, got
that
it.
custom boss for that mini boss level, I decided he was cool enough to warrant being. Oh, you got killed. Oh dear.
Darn.
Big oof. Yeah, you might want to pay attention to the blocks with cracks in them. But
Pay attention. What is that? No. That was my 7th death if you count in intentional deaths.
I think it was only your 4th sincere death.
No, it should be 5th.
I could have sworn there were 3 times you killed yourself.
No, one for the drag queens and one was because I thought there was something that held a star point. Yeah, but let's just count with 7 then. I think that's probably convenient.
Hmm. But anyway, as I was saying, Ratty had only made that Colonel Cryo boss for the mini boss of his tank level, but I decided he was cool enough to be the boss of the ice world as well, so he shows up again at the end of this, but it's not going to be the same. Nice evade.
Yeah. I didn't feel like going on the below path because it takes longer.
Sandclays, I think you have sketchy definitions of what constitutes Mario music.
I lost everything. I lost my entire power set. Feels bad, man.
Oof. Well, like I said, you'll be able to get those things back. Even from Agent Toad's HP
yeah,
soon enough.
I just remembered that I got hit by this originally.
I do like to make sure the player's paying attention sometimes. Although, if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm a little bit glad because I figure you would have wrecked this boss with hammers instead of the designed way.
Yeah, let's not spin jump here. That sounds like a good idea. I swear that jump was possible. Which is why I tried to do it again.
It's a mean jump, not gonna lie.
Okay, since I know there's Yoshi here and I'm gonna coin to the right.
Yeah, just be mindful of the cracked blocks on the ceiling. They're not swamps, they fall by axes. So they really only catch you if you're going too fast. Whew! Narrow escape from the snowball. And again.
I'm scared.
This one you actually hop on top of to knock down.
Chat is being too fast for me right now. Oh! Okay, I see how to fight this boss.
Yep.
Yep.
And unlike the ones in the rest of the castle, they all stay on when you turn them on. So as long as you're not standing in front of them, they'll just keep blasting away.
Which means
Whenever
I should
I
activate
first
all of
made
them.
this episode, I thought it only took 100 fireballs to kill this
It
particular
takes 200.
It is 200, and it's actually something he posts about the first time you meet him. So now you get to see what it looks like when you try to kill this thing with 200 fireballs.
Oh, rip Yoshi.
Bye, Yoster. Those bridges as escape routes were absolutely necessary.
Yeah, I can see why.
We're getting some massive damage now.
Okay, is he dead yet?
Getting close.
I like how the fight progresses, like the more fireballs hit him at the same time.
You can get up to 4 at, like, every half second or however fast SMBX can spawn them. There he finally goes.
Oh, I've just kind of been. God, I can't keep up with chat. Yeah.
And this is why you never make SMB3 Bowser be defeated by fireballs.
Well, cousin boss.